Okay, so let's just jump right in. Right now, as you're watching this, there's a whole new class of machine out there chipping away at humanity's biggest, toughest problems. We're talking predicting climate change, designing brand new medicines from the ground up, even simulating the birth of entire galaxies. These are the supercomputers, and they are, well, almost impossibly powerful.
So just how powerful are we talking about? Well, the machines at the very top of the list, they're performing quadrillions of calculations every single second. I mean, that's a number so ridiculously large, it's almost impossible to wrap your head around.
Okay, so let's try to put that into perspective. What one of these beasts can do in just one single second would take your average everyday laptop thousands of years to finish. Yeah, that is the staggering leap in power we're dealing with here. So who are these titans of computing? Let's meet the heavyweights, the most powerful machines humanity has ever built.
First up, we've got a machine named Frontier. You can find it at the Oak Ridge National Laboratory in the US. And let me tell you, this machine is special. It's a total game changer because it smashed a huge barrier in the history of computing.
See, Frontier is the world's first officially verified exascale supercomputer. So what on earth does that mean? Well, exascale is this massive milestone. It's the next big frontier in computing power, and it means the machine is capable of doing at least
1 quintillion calculations per second. Yep, that's a 1 with 18 zeros after it. It's one of those numbers that's so huge it almost loses all meaning.
But let's try another comparison, because this one is just wild. Get this. If every single person on this planet, all 8 billion of us, did one calculation every second, it would take all of humanity over 4 years to do what Frontier does in 1 second. Just let that sink in. It's absolutely mind-blowing, right? All right, next up, we're heading over to Japan to meet Fugaku at the Recon Center. Now, before Frontier stole the show, Fugaku was the reigning champ, the world's fastest. And what's really cool is that it's built on a totally different kind of architecture. See, unlike most supercomputers, Fugaku runs on ARM processors. Now, that might sound familiar, because it's similar to the tech that powers your smartphone. Just, on an absolutely colossal scale. And this unique design made it super efficient, which was crucial during the pandemic. It was used to simulate how virus particles actually spread through the air. It's basically this amazing digital lab for everything from predicting disasters to analyzing climate science.
And finally, let's talk about Summit. It's also at Oak Ridge, and it was actually Frontier's predecessor as the top dog in the US. But Summit really made a name for itself as an absolute powerhouse for artificial intelligence.
Summit is literally designed to just chew through enormous datasets. We're talking hundreds of petabytes of data. And to put that into perspective, just 1 petabyte is over 1 million gigabytes. So this insane data crunching power made it the perfect tool for scientists. It helped them make incredible breakthroughs, like pinpointing the specific genes that contribute to opioid addiction, finding patterns in our DNA that were just invisible to us before.
So to quickly sum it all up, each of these machines kind of has its own superpower, right? Frontier is the exascale pioneer, built for these massive world-changing simulations. Fugaku is the super-efficient ARM-based lab that's tackling real-world problems. And Summit is the AI specialist, the master of finding that one tiny needle of insight in a universe-sized haystack of data.
So this all brings us to the big question, right? Beyond just being ridiculously fast, why do these machines actually matter? What do they let us do that was basically impossible before?
Well, they let us take on what scientists call grand challenges. And these are not small problems, not by a long shot. We're talking about things like accurately predicting the exact path of a hurricane, simulating how individual atoms behave so we can design new life-saving medicines, modeling our entire planet's climate, and even exploring the very origins of the universe itself.
There's a great way to sum it up. In many ways, supercomputers are the brains behind modern scientific discovery. And that's so true. For so many of the huge breakthroughs you hear about on the news, there's a supercomputer working silently in the background, the computational engine that made the whole thing possible. So, where do we go from here? I mean, with machines like these at our disposal, we are really standing on the edge of a whole new horizon of discovery. And what's really exciting isn't just the questions we're answering today. It's the questions these machines will let us ask tomorrow. They are pushing the absolute limits of human knowledge, and they're getting us ready to solve problems we can't even imagine yet. So, I've got a question for you. With all this incredible power at our fingertips, what's the one big problem you think we should point these supercomputers at next? Seriously, I want to know what you think. Drop your ideas down in the comments.
Hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive and you want more on the amazing tech that's shaping our world, do me a favor. Hit that like button, leave a comment with your big idea, and definitely subscribe so you don't miss what we cover next. Thanks for watching.